I didn't want to make this about myself. Honestly, I think it would have been better if Bumrah was here or Akashdeep was here. But Rohit is unfortunate to have me along his side. Since he said announced, I'm not going to take too much of your time. This will be my last day as an Indian cricketer in all formats at the international level. I do feel there's a bit of punch left in me as a cricketer, but I would like to expose and probably showcase that in club level cricket. But this will be the last day, and I've had a lot of fun. I must say I've created a lot of memories alongside Rohit and several of my other teammates, even though I've lost some of them over the last few years. We are the last bunch of OGs, if we can say that, left out in the dressing room, and I would be marking this as my date of having played at this level. Obviously, there are a lot of people to thank, but I would be failing in my duties if I didn't thank the BCCI and the fellow teammates. Several of them. I want to name a few of them. So all the coaches who've been a part of the journey, most importantly Rohit, Virat, Ajinkya, Pujara, who've taken those splendid catches around the bat to give me the number of wickets I've managed to get over the years. Also a big thank you to the Australian cricket team, who've been very fierce competitors. I've enjoyed my time playing against them, and I think it's already getting long. I wouldn't be taking any questions, but it's truly a very emotional moment. I don't think I'm in a position where I would be answering the questions in the right way, so please pardon me for that. And once again, yeah, that's my time. Thanks for being the journalist that you've been, writing good things and of course writing nasty things on occasions. That's a relationship I think we would maintain forever, and I hope the cricketers to come in the future will also get the same amount of love that you've given them. Once again, thank you all, and yeah, see you all soon. As a cricketer, I've just stopped it, and I might go on to be involved with the game, because this is a game that's given me everything. Right? Thank you.
Rohit, your thoughts on Ashwin's decision, and why in the middle of the series has he taken the decision?
See, some decisions are very personal, and I don't think too many questions should be asked or raised. If a player has a choice, he has to be given that choice, and somebody like Ashwin, who's been there for us for so many years, is allowed to make those kind of decisions on his own, and we as teammates, have to respect it. And he was very sure about what he wanted to do, and the team has complete backing of his thought process. And obviously there's a bit of gap now, so for us as a team to regroup and collect our thoughts on this, is very, very crucial right now. So we've got some time in between, so we can think about how we need to proceed further. But speaking about Ash, he was very, very sure about this decision.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rohit, just when did you get to know, and what are the conversations you had with him just following him?
I heard this when I came to Perth. I was not there for the first 3 or 4 days of the Test match, but this was in his mind since then. And there are obviously a lot of things that went behind it. I'm pretty sure Ash, when in position, will be able to answer that. But he understands, what the team is thinking. He understands what kind of combinations we are thinking, and when we came here as well, we were not sure about which spinner is going to play. We just wanted to assess and see what kind of conditions we get in front of us. But yeah, when I arrived in Perth, this was a chat we had, and I somehow convinced him to stay for that pink ball Test match. And then after, it just happened so that if where he felt that if I'm not needed right now in the series, I'm better off saying goodbye to the game. But obviously we've not been to Melbourne yet, so we don't know what sort of conditions we expect there and what sort of combination. But just keeping Ash in particularly in mind, giving him that respect that if this is what he thinks, we should allow him to think that way, and we should all stand by what he is thinking at this point in time. That is what I am thinking right now, and that is the kind of chat we've had as well, me and Gautam Gambhir as well. It's important when a player like him, who's had so many moments with the Indian team and he's been a big match winner for us, gets to is allowed to make those decisions on his own, and if it was now, so be it.
Captain, we have played so much of cricket with Ashwin. How would you sum up Ashwin as a character, a player, and all his achievements for India and in domestic also?
Look, he's a very witty character, as you saw in his press conference. He's a very funny guy. There's no doubt about it. But look, I have played cricket with Ash since under 17. He was an opener batsman then, and then few years later we all disappeared, and then suddenly I'm hearing news about Tamil Nadu, R. Ashwin taking 5 wickets, 7 wickets, and I was wondering who this guy is, because I played him as a batsman, and then suddenly he's turned out to be a bowler who's taking fifers, and then obviously at international cricket we met again, and then we had a long journey together since 2010. So it's been a long time playing together. We all know what he's done for this team, so I don't need to repeat it again and again, but a true match winner that India has ever seen, one of the true match winners that India has ever seen in form of Ashwin. Whenever there was crisis, we had to look upon Ash, and then he was there to deliver for us. So his records speaks for itself as well. He's been such a servant of Indian cricket where he's probably not left any stone unturned.
So just on this, now that you know that Ashwin is not on the ground, given that context, how significant was what Jadeja did?
No, absolutely important, and that is why we went with that thought of playing Jadeja, because we just wanted to strengthen our batting, and we wanted to bat as deep as possible. And Jadeja has obviously recently in the overseas has batted really well, especially here in Australia as well. When we were here last, he got some runs, got some wickets as well. Obviously was not he was disappointed with his own bowling, but that can happen. It's not easy to not play and then suddenly you play and then you are expected to do a lot of things, but that happens. But he showed his true value with the bat. At the time when we needed somebody to just stitch that partnership and take that game as deep as possible, Jadeja was there to do that, and it plays a crucial role for us, whether it's with the ball or with the bat. So to have somebody like him in the squad is always nice.